Hey there, car enthusiasts and data lovers. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic that might leave you scratching your head. Canada's worst-selling vehicles in the first half of 2026. Now, you might be wondering, why would anyone want to talk about the losers? Well, personally, I think it's a great opportunity to uncover some interesting trends and insights that often get overlooked. So, let's dive right in. First off, let's set the scene. 2026 hasn't been an easy year for car sales in Canada, with softening demand and supply chain issues causing a bit of a headache for automakers. But amidst all this, we've got a unique opportunity to analyze the vehicles that just aren't cutting it in the market. One thing that immediately stands out is the impact of supply chain disruptions. For instance, Kia dealers are missing out on their popular Telluride model, and Mazda dealers can't get their hands on the CX-50. It's a perfect storm of demand and supply issues that's affecting certain vehicles more than others. Now, let's talk about Toyota. This brand has an extensive lineup of SUVs, and while they might not have an abundance of RAV4s, they've got a whole host of other options to choose from. It's a clever strategy, but it also means that certain models might get lost in the shuffle. Moving on, we've got some interesting entries on our worst seller list. Take the Nissan Ariya, for example. This electric vehicle was gaining traction in 2024, but now it's fading into the background. It just goes to show how volatile the EV market can be, especially with government incentives coming and going. And what about the Nissan Armada? This full-size SUV is a prime example of a vehicle that's always a contender for the worst seller list due to its upmarket price tag. But here's the twist, it's not alone. There are other full-size SUVs on this list, and they're not exactly flying off the shelves. Now, let's talk about the ID. Buzz from Volkswagen. This electric van is definitely outside the mainstream, and despite a hiatus in 2026, it's actually selling more this year than last. It just goes to show that sometimes, being unique can pay off, even if it's not an instant hit. As we delve deeper, we find the Jeep Grand Wagoneer, a flagship model that starts at a hefty price tag. But here's the kicker, with Cadillac's Escalade starting above $130,000, is the Grand Wagoneer even that expensive? It's an interesting perspective that challenges our assumptions about pricing and consumer choices. And let's not forget about the Chevrolet Blazer EV, which is getting lost in the sea of Equinox EVs. It's a reminder that even within an electric lineup, certain models might struggle to find their place. In Toyota's vast SUV empire, the Sequoia faces stiff competition from its own siblings and cousins at Lexus. It's a battle for attention, and it seems like most buyers are opting for more affordable, or traditional options. Now, here's a surprise. The Hyundai Sonata is seeing a boost in sales, while its outrageously designed electric sibling, the Ioniq 6, is struggling. It just goes to show that design and consumer preferences can be a tricky combination. And finally, we've got the Honda Prelude, a car that fits within our eligibility criteria, but is struggling to find its audience. With only 106 sold in the first half of 2026, it's a reminder that even established brands can have flops. So, what can we take away from all this? Well, first and foremost, it's a reminder that the car market is complex and ever-changing. Supply chain issues, pricing, design, and consumer preferences all play a role in determining a vehicle's success or failure. It's also a great opportunity to reflect on the challenges facing certain brands and models. While some vehicles might be struggling now, it doesn't necessarily mean they are doomed. It could be a temporary setback, a design issue, or a simple matter of finding the right audience. So, there you have it, folks. A deep dive into Canada's worst-selling vehicles in the first half of 2026. It's a fascinating look at the intricacies of the car market and a reminder that sometimes, the losers can teach us just as much as the winners.